guys, get on my level here, and I've been working on some Portal 2 maps, and I thought I would share them with you. It's going to be one big map, but right now I'm just doing it part by part, and I've got two parts done by now, so yeah, intro. Okay, so now this is loaded up. It's pretty much your normal Portal 2 custom map. It's sort of based off a tower thing. I call it Test Tower. There's going to be 10 floors in it, and yeah, I cut the audio out of this because the Wraith Raps records that I didn't have the levels set up correctly, so my actual game volume was 10 times louder than my real volume, so I have to record over this. So yeah, if you guys don't want to spoil the game for you, because I obviously know every single thing how to do this because I've been testing it over and over again, just to make sure everything works smoothly, so I'm just doing this in one run. You can just check the description and download these maps for yourself, and then maybe watch this video later if you want to see my thoughts on creating it. So yeah, it's easy to mess up on the first one. You have to have some good timing, and you have to be able to time your portal placements fast, and then you have to start all over. It's not that bad. The second one's a lot, not more difficult, just it takes a little longer to complete. So yeah, even sometimes I mess up. It's not because I don't know how to do it. It's just because it takes correct timing, and the times are a little more difficult on here. That's sort of one of the things that I like to throw in here. I use a lot of flip panels and moon gel and stuff like that, just because I like it. So the point of this, there's always going to be an excursion funnel at the end of every floor to take you to the next floor. And since the Portal 2 development thing does not let you combine more than a few objects, I mean, I think it's like 100 or 200 objects, I have to make each one a separate map. But that's perfectly fine. So the first floor is done. This one's pretty easy. I mean, it's not super difficult. The next one is going to be, this is sort of a preview to the next one. This is like an early development version of it before I even like had any idea what it's going to look like. As you can see, it looks much, much, much different when we get up to the top of that, and it'll load up the second one. So yeah, I didn't know this, but apparently it automatically puts Cave Johnson's voice at the beginning of every single level, and yeah, so I guess you can hear Cave Johnson whenever you load up my levels, which is kind of cool because Cave Johnson's pretty cool guy from the game. If you guys played the Portal 2 campaign. So yeah, please give these maps a download and a like, and also give the video a like, and maybe drop me a subscribe because I actually worked really hard in these maps, and I hope it rubs off on the quality of these. I obviously used a lot of stuff on this map. This one's quite a big map. Now some of the things I have in here aren't necessary, it's just I just haven't thrown around because why not? The first part is a bit of a laser puzzle. I always forget this. You have to grab the cube back there. I should probably in another iteration of this maybe move the cube like straight in front of you so you can see it when it drops or something like that. But yeah, and originally you were going to have two cubes, but as you're about to see when I solve the puzzle, you don't need two cubes, but I just left that thing there for symmetry purposes. So yeah, it might take you a little longer to figure this out if this was your first time playing, but for me, I know exactly where to place it. And then you just pop that open, and you can drop the two portals, and I always run into that when I place the orange portal too fast. So, but sometimes I'll wait, but you know, it's just something that happens. It's not even a big deal. The lasers aren't that deadly, and you have a small amount of time. There's obviously nowhere to go after this. So I mean, you can place a portal there if you want, but once you leave, you lose it through the fizzler is what they call it. I'm pretty sure it's called something cool. Gladys calls it. I forgot what it was called though. And so you kind of just plop a portal on that wall back there. The reason for all the glass is so you can't plop portals anywhere else, and transfer that little transfer that reflector cube across. And now I actually did this wrong. The thing I'm trying to show off is that there's a little eye there, and that eye actually lifts up a bridge, and so you have to have the laser going into there, and then it'll lift up the bridge, as you can see right there. And then there's a little button right there, and obviously you want to place the reflector cube on the button. If you don't, then you won't get the bounce gel, and you won't get a little platform to place the bounce gel. Now these maps are pretty straightforward, it's just it takes a tiny bit of thinking. So you walk across of here, and yeah, I really don't use a ton of the white portals. I might add a few more in. I mean, not white platforms, but yeah, 'cause it just makes it more of a place to put a portal. These are usually just one solution maps, not like multiple solutions. I'm not that creatively talented. I just made single like straightforward linear maps. You can only solve it one way, so obviously watching this video would spoil the whole map for you, but you can still give it a play if you feel like it. There's going to be 8 more in the series. I just need to get working on the third one, sorry. Why did I say 7th? You can either plop a portal there or up there. It's sort of your preference. Make sure to press that button or you'll have to go back, but it's really no big deal if you forget it. And it's always annoying if that thing hits the blue gel. Sometimes it'll bounce away. And also, I didn't put any clean gel, so if you get it covered in that blue gunk, it won't be fun for you. So that'll open up a little passageway back here to tap this button. And this is a little glitch. You have to stand sideways to do it, but hopefully not too many people run into an issue with this. I'm really sorry. I have no idea how to fix that. I've been working really hard to do that, and I really have no clue. And the way you want to do it is you want to make a runway and kind of just like run through and shoot up through that thing right there. But there's really no place on the wall where you can do that except over there. So yeah, there's all these moving platforms are activated now. And you want to make sure you're careful with your jumps because of the fact that as soon as you die, you have to start the whole thing over from the lasers, which can get a little tedious if it's a while. I actually added that top part because you couldn't get the whole thing orange, and it really needs to be all orange, or else you won't be able to do it. And you actually just barely make it onto the thing. You'll see what I'm doing. I actually really like doing this kind of puzzle sort of thing in the actual game, so that's why I implemented it into mine. You'll see in my maps, these are some of my favorite additions in the game. So you want to plop a portal here and climb back in here. And of course I fell back in. It's a little tough getting out just because you got all that gel splattering all over onto your face. But once you're finally out, you want to make sure you place the right portal because you could end up messing up, and that would not be good. Originally you had to grab the cube, but I made it a tiny bit easier. Actually, I made it possible because before it was impossible, but now it is possible. So it's always good to be possible. And you simply run through here, plop a portal there, and gotta grab that cube. And take the cube all the way to somewhere where you can plop a portal, such as right there. Drop the orange yellow portal, climb out, don't fall through the hole, and then drop it right there, and you've got your excursion funnel to the next level. Now these levels are, I guess they're done. I might smoothen a few things out. This is actually the one I'm playing through right now. This is the first time I ever beat it like 100% all the way, so I might need to clear things up, such as the laser just like beaming right over you. And you have to burn the turrets. It's just a little fun thing. It's not meant to be difficult whatsoever, but it turns out to be somewhat difficult just because the excursion funnel right behind the laser, so I might want to move the laser up one or the excursion funnel back one. But yeah, so it'll take me a while to burn these guys. I'll probably make an update to this map. The first map's extremely smooth, but I guess I could make it a little more challenging if you guys want to. But please just comment any advice or suggestions you have, maybe after you playing it or just from watching this video if you don't have Portal, and just tell me how you like it. And if you don't want to see a next episode, I won't make one. But if you want to see one, then go ahead, comment it. I have fun making these, and of course I burned that. But we don't even need it anymore. You simply just walk right through, and there you are. You have beaten 2 levels out of 10 in the test tower, and of course I will have more to come. So yeah, thank you guys a ton for watching. This has been Get On My Level. Download links will be in the description. If you want to play these for yourself, I hope you guys do. Please comment any advice on the Steam thing, like the video and the map, and comment here. You know, just do your thing. Thanks a ton for watching once again. This has been Get On My Level. Please consider subscribing if you like my content, or just checking out my other content. See you guys later.